Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. The Cadillac Escalade needs no introduction, as the model defines the brand and their take on American luxury. On the topic of color, Cadillac showed two silver shades and a classic black. The company also displayed a light blue and a dark cherry-like red. In terms of size, the model measures 224.3 inches, 5,697 millimeters, long, 94.1 inches, 2,389 millimeters, wide, and 76.1 inches, 1,934 millimeters, tall with a wheelbase that spans 136.2 inches, 3,460 millimeters. To put those numbers into perspective, the model is 2.7 inches, 69 millimeters, shorter than the Escalade ESV despite having a 2.1-inch, 53 millimeters, longer wheelbase. Cadillac interiors have often left a lot to be desired as they were good for a GM product, but far from competitive. That's been changing over the years, and the Lyriq took a big step forward by waving the GM parts bin goodbye. While the Lyriq showed Cadillac was learning to walk, they're now hitting the ground running with the Escalade IQ. Material quality and design finally seem on par with BMW and Mercedes, which makes the six-figure price tag much easier to swallow. While there are a few hints of cheapness, they're largely limited to the cargo area where they're easy to overlook. The cabin is heavily inspired by the ultra-luxury Celestiq and features a 55-inch curved display with speakers that function as end caps. Roughly 35 inches are dedicated to the driver, and this includes a central infotainment system with Google built in. This provides access to Google Maps, Google Assistant, and the Google Play Store where owners can download their favorite apps. Further below, there's an 11-inch front command center that appears to be focused on climate controls and vehicle settings. It's joined by an elegant controller and a wireless smartphone charger. Owners who get chauffeured around will want to opt for the executive second-row seating package, which features a center console as well as individual seats with heating, ventilation, and massage functions. Other highlights include two 12.6-inch displays, a rear command center, and stowable tray tables. The package also includes a dual wireless smartphone charger, as well as USB-C and HDMI ports. Elsewhere, there's a new two-spoke steering wheel and laser-etched wood trim with available illumination. A 19-speaker AKG studio audio system comes standard, while Level 2 trims come with a 36-speaker AKG studio reference system. The aforementioned executive second-row seating package boosts the speaker count to 40, thanks to speakers mounted in the rear headrests. We'll learn full equipment details closer to launch, but the power-folding third row only offers 30.1 inches, 765 millimeters of legroom, and it looked like a tight fit. That's disappointing as the standard Escalade has 34.9 inches, 886 millimeters of room, while the Escalade ESV boasts 36.6 inches, 930 millimeters of third-row legroom. Cargo volume also trails the ICE-powered models as there are 23.7 cubic feet, 670 liters of storage space behind the third row, and 69.1 cubic feet, 1,958 liters, behind the second row. With the second and third rows folded, there are 119.2 cubic feet, 3,374 liters, of luggage room. Cadillac and Super Cruise go hand in hand, so it's not surprising to learn the Escalade IQ will come standard with the hands-free semi-autonomous driving system that works on more than 400,000 miles, 643,738 kilometers, of compatible roadway in the United States and Canada. The crossover will also come with a host of other driver assistance systems, including blind zone steering assist, intersection automatic emergency braking, front pedestrian and bicyclist braking, and an HD surround vision camera system. Buyers will also find an enhanced automatic parking assist system, which can automatically steer, brake, and shift gears to park the vehicle into a dedicated parallel or perpendicular parking space. The Escalade IQ has a 24-module battery pack with a capacity of 200 kilowatts per hour, which will enable the model to have a range of approximately 450 miles, 724 kilometers. That's 165 miles more than the Mercedes EQS SUV 584 Matic and 162 miles more than the BMW iX M60. The impressive numbers don't end there, as the dual-motor all-wheel drive system produces a combined output of 680 horsepower, 507 kilowatts, 689 PS, and 615 lb-ft, 834 Newton-meters, of torque. That climbs to 750 horsepower, 559 kilowatts, 760 PS, and 785 lb-ft, 1063 Newton-meters in velocity max mode. While that's less than the 830 horsepower, 619 kilowatts, 842 PS, GMC Hummer, EV SUV, the Escalade IQ can rocket from 0, 60 miles per hour, 0, 96 kilowatts per hour, in less than 5 seconds. The model can also tow up to 8,000 pounds, 3,629 kilograms, which means it shouldn't have a problem hauling boats or campers. Cadillac officials didn't go into many other specifics, but confirmed the model has an 800-volt architecture and will be able to receive up to 100 miles, 161 kilometers, of range in as little as 10 minutes using a DC fast charger. At home, a 19.2 kilowatts charger can deliver approximately 37 miles, 59.5 kilometers of range for every hour of charging. That drops to 14.8 miles, 23.8 kilometers, with the 7.7 kilowatts dual-level charge cord. Speaking of power, the Escalade IQ has a vehicle-to-load capability as well as bidirectional charging. The latter enables the vehicle to be used as a battery to power your home in an emergency, such as a power outage. We'll learn more details closer to launch, but Cadillac said the capability will be enabled via an over-the-air software update, and will require residences to be outfitted with Ultium home products. The Escalade IQ rides on the Ultium platform and features magnetic ride control 4.0, as well as an adaptive air ride suspension. The latter enables the vehicle to be raised 1 inch, 25 millimeters, or lowered up to 2 inches, 50 millimeters. Speaking of which, there's a low-ride mode that enables the SUV to be driven at low speeds with the suspension fully lowered. Four-wheel steer comes standard and is far more practical as it enables the rear wheels to turn in the same or opposite direction as the front wheels. This significantly improves low-speed maneuverability, and Cadillac said the Escalade IQ has a turning circle of 39.4 feet, 12 meters. That's 6.5 feet, 2 meters, shorter than without the technology, and it's barely more than the XT6. Four-wheel steer impressed us when we drove the GMC Hummer EV last year, but that isn't the only feature Cadillac decided to borrow. Far from it, as the Escalade IQ will be offered with an arrival mode, which is the brand's take on crab mode. It enables the model to be driven diagonally, making it easier when pulling into or out of tight spaces. Customers will also find a one-pedal driving mode as well as variable region on demand. The latter function will presumably be operated by a pressure-sensitive paddle on the back of the steering wheel, like in the Lyriq. The 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ will be built at Factory Zero, and pricing will start around $130,000. While the final numbers will be announced closer to launch, it's a significant hike over the 2023 Escalade that begins at $80,795. However, the EV offers performance on par with the Escalade V Series, and that model costs more than $150,000. Besides being a relative bargain, the Escalade IQ is more luxurious than its ice-powered counterpart and feels like an Escalade evolved. While everyone might not be sold on electrification, it's a significant step for Cadillac and one that should help to introduce new people to the brand. The model is also far more exciting than the Mercedes EQS SUV, and that alone is something worth thinking about. Friends, do you like the new 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ? Share your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on the latest news from the world of automobiles. See you soon. Goodbye, everyone.